Since 2017, Japan has waited the rise of a homegrown yokozuna. Now with Kotozakura, that dream might just become reality. Before we talk about him, let's rewind and look at his mentor and father, the legendary Kotonowaka. Welcome guys to the Sumo Flashback channel. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Kotonowaka's story begins on May 15, 1968 in the town of Obanazawa in the Yamagata prefecture. Born Mitsuya Kono, he was a standout from the start. By the time he entered high school, he had already reached a towering height of over 180 centimeters. His physical prowess was undeniable. He excelled in judo, earning him second place in a team competition at the prefectural level. But that wasn't all. He even dabbled in shot put, finishing sixth in the Yamagata prefectural tournament. His all-round athleticism made him a local sensation in Obanazawa. Words of this all-round athlete soon reached the ears of the former yokozuna Kotozakura, who saw the immense potential in the young Mitsuya. Though Mitsuya and his family were initially hesitant, Kotozakura's persistent efforts, making over 10 visits, he eventually convinced the young athlete to join the Sadogatake stable in 1984. Mitsuya adopted the Shikona Kotonowaka and began his sumo journey. But his career was faced with earlier hiccups. During his new apprentice examination in March 1984, nerves got the better of him and his blood pressure skyrocketed, delaying his debut by one more tournament, and debuted eventually in May 1984. Kotonowaka often struggled in crucial matches, which delayed his promotion. However, under the guidance of his stable mate Kotoniski, he improved significantly and achieved a new milestone. He entered the Judo division in the July 1990 tournament and quickly advanced, debuting in the Makunochi division that November. Despite finishing with a losing record of 7-8 in his first Makunochi tournament, his demotion to the Judo surprised many, as his initial ranking was not at the bottom of the division. Nevertheless, he returned to the Makunochi tournament in the March 1991 tournament, securing a 9-6 winning record and firmly established himself in the top division thereafter. Kotonowaka was known for his strong resilience on countering techniques during his matches, often resulting in longer bouts compared to many of his peers. This tendency earned him the nickname Mr. Ippun in Japanese, which means Mr. 1 minute. He typically favored a left hand outside and a right hand inside grip on his opponent's mawashi. His signature move was the watenage or overarm throw, which he used to win more than 20% of his matches. In the September 1993 tournament, Kotonowaka debuted as a komosubi, finishing with an 8-7 record. While he alternated between komosubi and maegashira for some time, his breakthrough came in the July 1995 tournament when he defeated 2 ozeki and won his first Fighting Spirit Award. In March 1996, his motivation from his engagement to his table master's daughter even pushed him to gain 11 wins, going on to defeat 2 ozeki and claiming his second Fighting Spirit prize. Later that year, in July, he earned double gold star by defeating Yokozuna Akebono and Takano Hana, finishing with a 9-6 record and receiving the Outstanding Performance Prize. Kotonowaka continued to deliver notable performance, including a remarkable streak of 10 consecutive wins in the July 1998 tournament, finishing with 11 victories and earning his third Fighting Spirit Award. In the September tournament, he defeated a Yokozuna and an Ozeki, earning his second Outstanding Performance Award and his fourth Gold Star victory over a Yokozuna. His success in November 1998, where he posted a 10-5 record as a Komusubi, finally earned him promotion to Sekiwake, a rank that had eluded him despite previous strong performances as a Komusubi. In the January 1999 tournament, Kotonowaka made his debut as a Sekiwake and achieved an 8-7 record. Unfortunately, a knee injury soon led to a decline in performance. He was unable to retain his Sanyaku rank. Despite his setback, he continued to demonstrate his skills, defeating Yokozuna and Ozeki on multiple occasions. His popularity remained strong because of his talent and charming appearance, securing him as a fan favorite in the world of sumo. Although Kotonowaka never won a tournament, he earned an impressive 8 Kimboshi Gold Star victories against a Yokozuna whilst ranked as a Maegashira, with 3 of those wins coming against the legendary Takano Hana. He also defeated Asashoryu twice during the latter reigns as Yokozuna and appeared to have claimed a 3rd victory over him in July 2004. However, the judges called for a rematch, ruling that Asashoryu had not touched the ground before Kotonowaka. Eventually, Kotonowaka lost the rematch. This sparked a strong reaction from viewers, with many calling into NHK to argue that Asashoryu was in dead body position and should have lost the first bout. His son, now Ozeki Kotozakura, was born to him on November 19, 1997. The birth of his son marked a significant moment as a wrestler. He sometimes brought his young son to ring entering ceremonies and also on tours around the country, introducing him to sumo fans. Furthermore, his father-in-law, his stable master, and the then Yokozuna Kotozakura always made time to teach his young son sumo. In March 2000, Kotonowaka sustained a severe knee injury in his meniscus, which had long-lasting consequences on his career. The injury plagued him for years, with recurring issues throughout the tournaments, including in July 2002 and November 2003. By the end of his career, 3 of 4 of his ligaments in the knee were torn, leaving only one intact. Doctors were astonished by his ability to continue wrestling, even asking, "How can you wrestle with this knee?" The damage to his meniscus was so extreme that after his retirement in March 2012, he recalled and said, "When they drained water from my knee, pieces of the meniscus slowly leaked out and eventually disappeared. The doctor asked me, 'Master, you don't have a meniscus. Did you have surgery?' Even after retiring, his knee still dislocated even when he went up steep steps. Despite the severity of his injury, Kotonowaka maintained his signature overarm throw, winning a lot of matches with it. Kotonowaka had a significant body and physique, which led many to believe that he was destined for promotion to Yokozuna. However, due to the toll of his injuries, that promotion never came. Instead, he continued to push forward, setting his sights on reaching the Sanyaku ranks again. However, his slow style ultimately contributed to his downfall, as it left him vulnerable to opponents who could move quickly. His body continued to betray him. He faced long and difficult rehabilitation to recover. Despite these setbacks, in November 2003, he injured his knee again in a match against Gofu, leading him to consider retirement. But the encouragement from his children helped him to push on, and in March 2004, he won 11 matches and claimed his first Fighting Spirit Award in 33 tournaments. Later that year, in the September tournament, he defeated a title contender on the final day in his final Fighting Spirit Award. In November 2005, at the age of 37, Kotonowaka was the oldest rikishi in his division. He went on to announce his retirement from sumo. On this memorable day, his son was seen with him, and he was seen crying with his young son, consoling him. In 2004, when Sadogatake fell ill and was hospitalized, Kotonowaka stepped in as the acting stable master, overseeing the stable with other 5 members. Shortly after his retirement, he assumed the role of a stable master at the Sadogatake stable. This transition was promoted by the age of 65, where Kotozakura went for retirement. Kotonowaka had been expected to inherit the stable ever since he married the stable master's daughter in March 1996. On May 27, 2006, Kotonowaka officially retired. Before his Danpasu Shiki, he performed his last match against his son. This match was a significant moment as he showed a passing of Kotonowaka from the sumo ring and initiating his son into the sumo world. His Danpasu Shiki, or hair cutting ceremony, was held then after. At the time of his retirement, he was accompanied by his eldest son. He made a promise that his son would inherit his shikona Kotonowaka once he joined the stable. Masakatsu did so in November 2015 while still in high school and made his debut under the name Kotokamatani. In January 2016, he made a strong impression by winning the Jonokuchi division with a perfect record. Kotonowaka had also promised the previous stable master that if his son ever reached the rank of Ozeki or higher, he would inherit the shikona Kotozakura, the name of his father-in-law. In May 2016, Kotokamatani was promoted to the Sandame division. While Kotonowaka considered having him adapt his name, Masakatsu felt he was not yet ready for such a huge responsibility and declined. He was later promoted to Makushita, and by July 2019, he made his promotion to Juryu. Under Kotonowaka's guidance as Sadogatake stable master, significant milestones were achieved. In July 2007, Kotomiski was promoted to the rank of Ozeki, and in May 2008, Kotooshu celebrated his first top division championship victory. At the same tournament marked a milestone for Sadogatake stable, as Kotokasuga became the first wrestler from the stable to reach the top division during Kotonowaka's tenure. In subsequent years, Kotonowaka produced a new secretary such as Kotoyuki, Kotoshoho, and Kotonowaka his son. In March 2022, Kotonowaka was elected to the Japan Sumo Association's Board of Directors, furthering his influence in the sport. Overall, Kotonowaka competed over 130 tournaments, achieving 782 wins, 764 losses, and 100 absences. His record in the top division was particularly notable, with 608 wins, 657 losses, and 84 absences over 90 tournaments, placing him 9th all-time for most bouts and tournaments in the top division. In the second division, Juryu division, he recorded 30 wins and 15 losses across 3 tournaments. He also competed in the Makushita division with 57 wins, 46 losses, and 16 absences over 17 tournaments. His record in the lower division included 48 wins and 22 losses in the Sandame division in 10 tournaments, 33 wins and 23 losses in the Jonidan division in 8 tournaments, and an impressive 6-1 record in a single tournament in the Jonokuchi division. Kotonowaka also won 2 championships in the Sandame division. One of his most remarkable achievements was earning 8 Kimposhi or Gold Star for defeating Yokozuna while ranked as Maegashira. This included 3 victories against Takanohana and 2 against Asashoryu and also against Akebono. Kotonowaka's life and career teaches us the importance of resilience, lifelong learning, and adaptivity in overcoming challenges and achieving success. His dedication to refining his skills, mentoring others, and leaving a positive legacy highlights the values of helping others grow while striving for personal excellence. Next, we have Ozumo de Nihongo Manabu.
新年明けましておめでとうございます。今年もよろしくお願いいたします。
Nabatame said, Shinnen akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Shinnen akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. This means Happy New Year. Shinnen means New Year. Akemashite it refers to the beginning of a new year. Omedetou gozaimasu means congratulations. If you want to congratulate someone, you will say omedetou gozaimasu. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu, meaning New Year, beginning of the new year, congratulations. Well, that's the literal meaning in English. Shinnen akemashite omedetou can also be the informal way of saying Shinnen akemashite omedetou gozaimasu.
新年明けましておめでとうございます。今年もよろしくお願いいたします。
Further, he said, Kotoshi mo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Kotoshi mo yoroshiku onegai shimasu, which means please treat me kindly this year, or please take care of me well this year. Kotoshi means this year. Mo means also or as well. Yoroshiku means please treat me favorably. Please take care of me or thank you. Onegai shimasu means please or do me a favor. Kotoshi mo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. This year, also please take care of me as well. That's the literal meaning in English. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu can also be used after a jiko shokai or introducing yourself. For example, we have Nabatame desu, yoroshiku onegai shimasu, meaning I am Nabatame, please treat me kindly. But in English, we will say yoroshiku onegai shimasu means nice to meet you.
新年明けましておめでとうございます。今年もよろしくお願いいたします。
Arigatou gozaimasu, minasama. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Will Kotozakura become Yokozuna? Let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the section below. Thank you and see you in the next video.